Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ben, and today we're back with a super important video. People are going to be asking in 5 to 10 years, where were you when this video came out? And it's the Avatar character tier list. Alright, I've been watching this show. I watched it when I was younger. I just rewatched it recently, and I cannot get it out of my mind. It's changed the way I look at the world. And I thought, well, it's changed the way I look at the world. Let's rank all these characters from best to worst. So you can see here we have our all the characters in the show, and then we have the different tiers. So we're just going to hop right into it, right off the rip. We got Avatar Aang, and this is a no contest. I mean, he's an S. Like, this is. I mean, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's literally the whole show names after him. Guy's a freaking legend. Yeah, I mean, so profound. He's like 12 years old. Kid's a legend. Appa, I mean, this is an S. This is no contest. I will say quickly before we keep going, right now we got Azula. Azula's a tricky character. There's a lot of evil characters in the show. I'm gonna go for like quality of character, just because like they might be like a bad person. Like Azula sucks, right? Everyone knows that, but she's like a really good character. So that's why I'm actually gonna put Azula as an A. Right? I know a little bit controversial, but she like her just because she's crazy and up in the head doesn't mean that she's like a bad character. She's actually a really good character. He's like, you hate her so much and she sucks so much, but like she's anyways, you get what I'm saying. Next up, we got this the guy from the Water Tribe who's like the dad, like Sokka and Katara's dad's best friend. I don't know. I mean, like, kind of not really important character. Don't really care about him. Cabbage Boy. This is the guy who always screams like, "Where my cabbages?" when Team Avatar is coming through and mucking up everyone. I'll put Cabbage Boy as a B, because I feel like, I mean, it's a running joke. It's a funny running joke. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you watch the show. Cabbage Man. I mean, this is, come on. All right, Combustion Man. I mean, he was definitely a pretty scary villain, but like he never even spoke any words. I'm going to put him as a B, because he was like a super powerful villain, but at the same time, like, I don't know anything about him. He was just there kind of like to move everyone together. So I don't know. We have this Sandbender dude who comes and steals Appa. I don't really know. I'm going to put him as a C. We got the old Aang's like master airbender friend. God, what's his name? Oh my god, it's bad that I don't know that. I forget his name, but I know who he is. I'm going to put him as a B. Alright, now we have Sokka and Katara's dad. This is tough, because like, a certain part of me is like, this guy's an absentee father. He wasn't there. I know he's like off fighting a war, but, send a letter. It's like, come on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to put him as a B. Because, like, especially in, like, the later seasons, season 3 especially, he's really good in that. All right, the old crazy witch bloodbending lady. See, it's hard to rank, like, a minor character highly, like in an S or an A category. But this lady was really good. Because she taught Katara bloodbending, which then she used later when she was, like, going to find the guy who killed her dad. So I thought that was like a really cool story, and also like just like generally interesting. I'm gonna put her as a B. I know I have a lot of B's right now, but it's just the way it's gonna have to be. All right, the Katara's side hoe, the Earthbender guy who helps out. I'm gonna put him as a C. He's kind of a non-concept. Uncle Iroh. I mean, this is an S. That's no question. If you disagree with me on that, then I think that you need to go to some sort of psychiatric facility. All right, the first guy who teaches Aang firebending. I'm gonna put him as a C, because he kind of like shows up and he's like, and Aang is like, "Yeah, teach me firebending," and he's like, "No," and then like Avatar Roku is gonna come up and like talk smack to him, and he still doesn't teach Aang. So I'm gonna put him as a C. I'm not a big fan. Jet's a good character. Jet is a good character. I'm caught between B or A, honestly. I'm gonna put Jet as an A, because Jet's one of those characters where, I mean, for being a kid's show, Avatar: The Last Airbender hits on like some pretty serious topics, and Jet is one of those like, how do you balance, preserving the well-being of innocent lives versus like war, and then like how that affects, you know, refugees and yada yada yada. It's a pretty heavy topic for like a Nickelodeon show, but he was really good, and I put him as an A. Okay, this chick is the chick who thinks that Aang is cute when they go to like the fortune teller lady. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna put her as a D. I don't really care about her. This is the chick who helps them walk around Ba Sing Se, I think. She's like the Dai Li brainwashed lady. She gives me weird vibes. I'm gonna put her as a D. Alright, this is the girl with the smell thing that can track someone anywhere. Her actual animal is cooler than her character, but because she is like, you know, because her and the animal are so connected, and the animal's sick, I'm gonna put her as a C, but I would put her at a D if I was just assessing her just purely as an individual. Katara, I mean, she's an S. I mean, come on, this is Katara we're talking about. Like, you know, it's Katara, come on. King Momo? No, what's his name? I forget what his name is. But you know who I'm talking about. He's an A. For sure, the guy's a legend. Alright, this is the guy who's the king of Ba Sing Se. He's so soft. He actually pisses me off. I'm gonna put him as a D, because he's soft. Alright, Avatar Kyoshi. Yeah, her name's Avatar Kyoshi. I don't know, she's kind of ruthless, and we don't get much out of her during the show. But she is an avatar, and like, dude, that's sick. Just like, in and of itself. I don't know, I'm gonna put her as a C. Sorry. Alright, this is the Dai Li, the head of the Dai Li, my boy. Always angry. He was a really good character. I really hated him, but like, I hate him so much that I can't put him in an A, so I'm gonna put him as a B. Alright, this is the guy, this is Longshot or whatever his name is. He's one of Jet's gang boys. Honestly, like, he literally didn't talk at all until like Jet was dying or not dying. Like, we don't really know if he ever died. But when he like spoke right there at the end, he was like, "You guys gotta go." That was a pretty powerful moment. But still, like, all he can do is basically his entire character is the fact that he can shoot a crossbow or whatever, bow and arrow really, really well. So I'm gonna put him as a C. May's a B. Inventor guy, he just kind of pissed me off. He moved into the air temple. Aang was pissed about it. I was pissed about it. I think we were all mad about it. So he's a D. And he also gives the Fire Nation, like, the whole blimp idea. So, like, I mean, come on. Momo? I mean, Momo's either an S or an A. Damn. I think Momo's got to be an S. I mean, like, Momo's one of the core, right? He's part of the core crew. All right. Fire Lord Ozai, he's an S, right? If you're thinking about, like, all-time villains in movies or TV shows, like, we didn't even see this guy's face until, like, halfway through the second season, maybe even the third season. Like, we literally don't even know who he was. He's this all-powerful, like, super evil character, and he's a really, really, really good villain. So that's why I'm putting him in S, because he's a really good villain. All right. This water tribe guy who wouldn't teach Katara how to bend water. I don't know, he's kind of annoying. I don't really care about him. I'm going to put him as a C. This is the guy who's the sword master. Sword master guy. I don't know, he teaches Sokka how to use a sword really well, but like, how much do I care about that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put him as a C. Alright, big tubby guy. Pipsqueak. I think, yeah, his name is Pipsqueak. I don't know. I mean, like, he didn't really do much. I'm gonna put him as a D. Sorry. Avatar Roku. Guy's a legend. Such a legend. Shows up when Aang needs him. Super wise. I mean, I think he's gotta be an S. I don't know, though. He might be an A. I don't know. What do we think? I'm gonna leave him as an A for now, and we'll reevaluate that. All right, another one of the gang members, the Jets gang members. I don't know. I think that he's a D as well. I don't really care about him. Sokka, he's an A, absolute legend. Only one who just like kind of hangs out. This is one of the original Fire Lords. I think he's the guy that like started his beef with Aotar Roku and just like, you know, did all did that whole operation. He's a pretty minor character though, so I don't know how high I can rank him. We only saw him for like 2 episodes, but they were good episodes. I'm gonna put him as a B because he was a pretty badass villain. Suki, Sokka's love interest. She's a badass. I think she's an A though. I don't know if she's quite an S. This is the guy who can't walk. I'm not going to put him in D because he can't walk because I'm not like discriminatory like that, but I will say that he's just kind of an annoying character. So that's why he's D, not because he's disabled. The Boulder's hilarious. He's a B. Even though he's got a pretty minor role, he's freaking hilarious. Another one of Jet's guys, like I didn't really care about these characters. Toph. I think Toph's an A. I know it's tough. She's one of those S or A, but I think that she's an A. I'm not sure. She's she's like super powerful, teaches Aang earthbending and all that stuff, but that's just where I think that's just where I'm gonna put it. All right, Ty Lee, the gymnastics girl, she's a B. Zuko's mom. I mean, she did I think she sacrificed herself. Like we don't really know what happened with her, but I don't know. I think she's a D. I don't really care about that character. The owl from the library. This guy gave me the creeps. I'm putting him as a D just because he gave me the creeps. I'm pretty sure that this is the guy that comes and helps down to hunt down Toph. Or maybe he was one of the... Oh yeah, he was the guy who ran the whole fighting ring. I don't know, he's soft. This is the girl who turns into the moon. I don't know, she was a love interest for Sokka, but I think she's a C. She did give up her life for the moon, which is pretty dope. This guy's the other guy who comes looking for Toph. He's a D. General, is it Zhao? I think it's General Zhao. He's a good character. I think he's a B though. And then Zuko's got to be an S. I mean, he had the most profound story arc, I think, of any character in the show, or at least one of them. Him or Aang probably had the most change and evolution in their character throughout the show. So that's my list. I think that's a pretty good list. The only one that I'm not sure about is Toph in A. I feel a little bit conflicted about that, but my S category is rock solid. Aang, Appa, Uncle Iroh, Katara, Momo, Fire Lord Ozai, Sokka, and Zuko. It's kind of pathetic how I just know all these names by heart, but that's the list, guys. If you disagree, comment section down below. That's what it's there for. Have some feedback for me, some little bit of discussion. I'm obsessed with this show. I hope you guys are obsessed with it as well. If you haven't, it's on Netflix. It's a must watch. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.